He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom, this one. Fielders are all over it. No freebies whatsoever today. An economical over comes to an end. In comes the change of bowling. There's nothing medium about this medium pacer. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. That attack wasn't just meant for the stumps. That struck him firmly on the body. Well bowled, nothing conceded. A well-camouflaged slower one outwitted the batsman. He pushes that one onto the mid-wicket for more runs. That's going to be an overthrow. The backup fielder should have been there. 2 runs. That's sensible cricket. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. Well fielded. And the batsman couldn't get away with it. Nicely driven to the offside covers, but fielder stopped it. No run. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom, this one. Great effort from the fielding unit. They need to keep this momentum going forward. Oh, play too early. Finds the edge of the bat. He gets lucky and it runs away to the boundary. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. He's played it with soft hands and to the onside. He's making it look effortless in the end. Batsman ends the over with a single off the last ball. In comes the change of bowling. There's nothing medium about this medium pacer. That's a slightly slower ball from him. Tough opposition for the batting side in this outfield. The striker is hesitant to make any big moves. No runs off that ball. Clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. They're making the batsman fight for every run. Good show by the fielders. It's another dot ball in this over. The bowler will be pleased with that one. Clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. Cleaving through the cover and mid-off. A magnificent drive. Driven straight to the point fielder on the offside, so no runs will be added. A well-camouflaged slower one outwitted the batsman. It's going over the wicket for a little shift in tempo. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom, this one. An impressive sprint by both batsmen. Bowlers ready to bowl around the wickets. This will be interesting. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. The fielders are pulling out all the stops by making all the stops. When it comes to batting today, there's some slim pickings. That's another great over. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. He's decided to bowl over the wickets. Try something a little bit different. A well-camouflaged slower one. Yorked him. Batsman didn't have a clue. Fielding unit has aided in early breakthrough here. That was sloppy. He has gifted away his wicket. The batting side is sending in top order big guns now. That's a slightly slower ball from him. A very good effort between the wickets. Proceedings now underway with 2 runs. A well-camouflaged slower one outwitted the batsman. Some aggressive defence there from the fielding side. Driven straight to the point fielder on the offside, so no runs will be added. Spotted so quickly by the fielder. What a great effort. Up goes the finger. Yeah, looks like they're going to go up for the review. The batsman has decided to review this. And the umpire has reversed his decision. The pressure seems to be building here for the batting team. That's a slightly slower ball from him. That's a quick bit of leg work from these two. And with that, bowler passes the torch. End of the over. A change of pace. A fast bowler has now joined the attack. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom this one. He's making the batsman work for his money. A spirited defence. Well contained. A smart effort by the bowler. Clever change of pace. Soften the slower one that gets you. The ball might as well be invisible. What a miss. Great line and length once again. No runs off that one. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. The outside edge, and it'll run away to the boundary. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. Sturdy effort from the fielder there, well thrown. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom this one. Very sharp piece of judgment by the fielder. Well contained, a dot ball to end. Medium pacer has been called into the attack now. I'll try for something new here. Change of sides, signalled by the umpire. A great effort from the fielding unit. They need to keep this momentum going forward. The striker is hesitant to make any big moves. No runs off that ball. A well-camouflaged slower one. Really tough to read. He's played it with soft hands and to the onside. He's making it look effortless in the end. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. Great coordination between the pair. That's terrific running. Bowler goes over the line. No ball given by the umpire. Free hit coming up. That's a good opportunity to grab for the batting unit. That's a slightly slower ball from him. He's making the batsman work for his money. A spirited defence. Clever change of pace. Soften the slower one that gets you. Bit of switcheroony here. Reverse sweep. Collects it. Magnificent. Gee, that's a good throw by the fielder. Gets it right back at the stumps. A well-camouflaged, slow one outwitted the batsman. Well, he could have been on the front line there, the umpire. He's fired him out. Batsman looks really unhappy with this decision. And now they challenge the umpire for a review. Up goes the finger. The original umpire's decision stays in place. He's gifted away his wicket. I wouldn't have forgiven myself if I'd played that type of shot. He just has to play his part in building innings here, nice and slowly. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. A well-camouflaged, slower one outwitted the batsman. Some aggressive defence there from the fielding side. Well bowled, nothing conceded. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom. The fielders are pulling out all the stops by making all the stops. Excellent delivery. The batting side are no doubt getting frustrated. Flicks it away to the onside this time for more runs. Great coordination between the pair. That's terrific running. The outside edge, and it'll run away to the boundary. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. Smashed! Bang! That ball races away to the boundary. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. Very sharp piece of judgment by the fielder. Good over from the batting team, that is. In comes the change of bowling. There's nothing medium about this medium pacer. Clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. They're making the batsman fight for every run. Good show by the fielders. A clever one that left no room for the batsman. Dot ball. Well, he could have been on the front line there, the umpire. He's fired him out. Batsman looks really unhappy with this decision. A review is signalled by the batsman and they go up to the third umpire. Not out, says the umpire. No run again. Clever bowling by the bowler. The batsman has been deceived completely. That's a slightly slower ball from him. Well fielded. And the batsman couldn't get away with it. Drives it out to the gully on the offside, but no run. Bowler just wants to disrupt the batsman's rhythm. He's going for a side change. A well-camouflaged, slower one outwitted the batsman. Fielders are all over it. No freebies whatsoever today. Sturdy effort from the fielder there. Well thrown. Opening the tally with a quick single. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. He has to be lightning on this one if he's going to be safe. A very good over from the bowling team. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. Clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. Spotted so quickly by the fielder. What a great effort. Nicely driven to the offside covers, but fielder stopped it. No run. That's a slightly slower ball from him. Certain the batsman never saw that one coming. What a ball. A good variation there, forcing the batsman to defend once again. They get nada. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. Tough opposition for the batting side in this outfield. Excellent delivery. The batting side are no doubt getting frustrated. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom this one. Time for the reverse sweep. Oh, yeah, sensational stuff. That's a quick bit of legwork from these two. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. An impressive sprint by both batsmen. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. Oh, slam! Couldn't have come at a better time. A real crowd pleaser, that one. A rocket of a shot. Times the loft, and it's gone all the way for 6. Can you believe it? Off the last ball to boot. And it's the end of the over with that delivery. In comes the change of bowling. There's nothing medium about this medium pacer. A well-camouflaged, slower one outwitted the batsman. Out! Umpire puts his finger up and it's a huge celebration from the fielding unit. Batsman looks really unhappy with this decision. He's going to review the umpire's decision. Smart delivery with a great line that led right into the pads. That was sloppy. He has gifted away his wicket. Mark of a new player in. He should just stay there until the end of the innings. That's a slightly slower ball from him. A very good effort between the wickets. Proceedings now underway with 2 runs. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom this one. Well fielded. And the batsman couldn't get away with it. Good ball. No runs given off that one. Up goes to finger. Batsman looks really unhappy with this decision. Yes, they've decided to go to the 3rd umpire. That's a fantastic line by the bowler. That's caught him right in the pads. He's gone. There's no quarter for the batsman. Another scalp collected. In comes the middle order. Hopefully the new batsman can stabilise things. Clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. They're making the batsman fight for every run. Good show by the fielders. It's another dot ball in this over. The bowler will be pleased with that one. Clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. Absolute scamster of a ball. Completely fools the batsman. Batsmen are being starved for runs. Some slim pickings and great bowling. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. He's going around the wicket this time. Maybe this will unsettle the striker. That's a slightly slower ball from him. He's making the batsman work for his money. A spirited defence. A clever one that left no room for the batsman. Dot ball. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. Tough opposition for the batting side in this outfield. Great line and length once again. No runs off that one. Fielders are all over it. No freebies whatsoever today. No run again. Clever bowling by the bowler. The batsman has been deceived completely. He's played it with soft hands and to the onside. He's making it look effortless in the end. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. The boundary straight away. Well, that message is sent loud and clear to the bowlers. Dry spell ends with that refreshing 4. A well-camouflaged slower one outwitted the batsman. That attack wasn't just meant for the stumps. That struck him firmly on the body. That's a dot ball to end the over. Nicely bowled. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. He flights it just a bit to deliver this slower ball. Been playing some carom this one. He has to be lightning on this one if he's going to be safe. A well-camouflaged slower one, really tough to read. Batsman goes for it. but makes no contact other than the air. Good ball. No runs given off that one. He bowls a slower one through the air this time. Great effort from the fielding unit. They need to keep this momentum going forward. The pressure seems to be building here for the batting team. Clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. Great coordination between the pair. That's terrific running. Bowler not just having quite the same success on this side of the wicket, so he decides to change. A well-camouflaged slower one out.